The collegial coaching model is a process that's usually used between 2 or more professional colleagues that allows them to expand their practices, learn new concepts, or build upon ideas that they've already started to generate. In education, when we think about technology, this model is really common when 2 or more colleagues work together to create a new project or integrate a new piece of technology into the classroom. Typically, this will look like one educator as being the expert or somebody who's had experience with a specific technology before, and another colleague being someone who wishes to learn or integrate the technology for the first time. Many times we talk about this model as having 5 specific phases. Each of these phases is important for the successful implementation of the project. The 5 phases of the collegial coaching model create a cycle that can be repeated as many times as necessary. At the end of a project, many groups will decide that they want to continue their learning and continue expanding on the things that they've already developed. The reflection piece at the end creates a natural start for this cycle to start over again. The 5 phases include establishing a need, creating partnerships, targeting differentiated projects, assessing the progress, and finally, reflecting on the integration. The first phase involves establishing a need. In this phase, it's important that everyone understands the importance of technology integration. Typically, coaching cycles will work the best if the teachers you're working with are internally motivated and have identified themselves as needing to improve. In the second phase, it is important that colleagues create partnerships and build relationships. This is typically easier for people who have been working together for long periods of time, but is still possible if someone is relatively new to an area. It is important that colleagues are able to create a basic level of comfort with each other and create a non-judgmental zone where everybody feels free to express their thoughts and ideas. It is also important that everyone acknowledges the strengths and weaknesses of both themselves and the people they are working with. Phase 3 is where a lot of the work is done in this process. It is important that all colleagues agree upon a common goal or project that will be developed throughout the cycle. It is typically recommended that the first project selected is teacher-based in order to build confidence in the process. After completing a teacher-based project, student-based goals can be established. While setting goals, colleagues should think about how each one will be assessed. Assessment will look different depending on the type of goal that was created. Student goals are often assessed either formatively or summatively with a collection of data. Teacher-based goals may be assessed formally or informally depending on how the goal changes practices. The final phase consists of reflecting on the integration. In this phase, it may be helpful to reflect on things that went well and things that need further improvement. The purpose of this phase is to increase in self-awareness and determine if there is a need for continued coaching.